Hi everyone, how are you today? You know what? You just saw me last week. I haven't been here to draw in well over a month, which is, I'm so glad I went ahead and got way ahead on my drawing stuff because life happened. You know what? Since I haven't done anything in quite some time, I'm going to just play with a little bit of paradox because paradox is fun. You know, I don't know why I'm doing with pencil. I don't need a pencil. I'm so out of it. Haven't drawn in such a long time that I really just need to practice something here. Something that I don't have to think about. So we're just going to let's give ourselves a nice border. Right around there near where I put that pencil line. Like that. And we're not going to do anything super fancy or in particular. I'm going to just randomly make dividers in here. And that's what we're going to do for our paradox. Oop. What was that? I don't rightly know. I don't usually put a ziggy lump in my dividers. Do I want them all to be, do I want any triangular pieces? Sure, let's do that here, and here, and there. And we're going to divide this one into triangular pieces like that. And maybe this one as well. Sure, why not? That looks good. Something like that. Random. And we're just going to do a quick random. Lost the cap to my pen on the floor. Can't lose that. Oh, excuse me. Oh, bending down is becoming a chore. Alrighty, and then we'll have a little chit chat about what has been happening with me in the last month. Because I think the last time I sat down to draw was, God, at the end of May. And I'm now drawing in the middle of July. Yeah, I skipped all of June. I'm glad I drew ahead. I'm really glad I drew ahead. If you guys don't know paradox, it is a simple pattern where you go from thin to thick, and you just follow that all the way around. My hand is very unsteady compared to normal because I haven't drawn anything. I only drew a couple of pictures while I was away. Because I was so busy. First thing we did was went on our cruise celebrating a friend's 30th birthday. And then what did we do? Then we got home. Had some stuff to do when we got home. And then I caught a cold. Just a regular old cold. I wasn't ever sick enough to go off of work. But it did settle down here in my chest. And I've been fighting it ever since. I've got this little bit of a cough left. Had some congestion. It's between that cold and my allergies. At first, I thought it was just allergies because I almost always get an allergy attack when I get home from cruise vacation, because out there on the open ocean, none of my pollens that I am allergic to are out there. And so I can breathe when I'm out on the ocean, which is delightful. Let me tell you, for someone who suffers from allergies, it is so nice to be able to breathe. That is one of the reasons I love cruising, because I can breathe. But then it wasn't going away, and my my regular allergy medicines weren't helping my symptoms. So yeah, tested myself. I did not have the vid. I just had a cold. But that kind of made me not want to draw. And then what happened? Then we had... Yeah, what happened? What was going on? I have already forgotten in my life. I went on vacation there, and then we had sick there, and then... Oh, yes, and then it was Father's Day weekend, which is also my husband's birthday weekend, and my son came home, and my husband's sister came down for a visit. So we had an impromptu birthday party that we hadn't actually planned on. We didn't plan it until, let's see, we had the party on Saturday, and we didn't plan it until Thursday. But we invited family over, and we had a little barbecue. And so, any days off I had near there required us to, clean the house and so forth, because people were coming to stay. And of course, I want to come out here and draw while we have guests. And then what happened? Then there was Memorial Day weekend, also another holiday where we had things going on. I don't know what else. And now we've just celebrated 4th of July. Oh, yes, and somewhere in there I had a bridal shower for my BFF's little girl, who is not a little girl anymore. She's the same age as my son. And she's getting married next month. So we had her wedding shower. That was fun. But, I only get 2 days off a week from work. And when I add events in there, then I'm busy and I don't get a chance to draw. See, look at how my hand is becoming steadier as I'm drawing. Can you tell the difference? I can. Maybe you can't. But from over here where I'm really woggly to over here where I'm getting better, it really just takes practice to get a steady hand. Some people say, well, how do you draw so steady? I don't always. But the more I draw, the steadier my hand gets. And I haven't drawn since, my niece and nephew got baptized. We went to their baptism, and I did draw something there because, I always draw while I'm at church. It's how I listen better as I draw. And I drew them a beautiful little baptism scene with flowy water-like shapes and some splashy-like shapes. And I was going to gift it to them, and we forgot to leave it. So next time we see them, I went to the dollar store, found a little frame that it fits in because it was a 6x6. And so got it framed up for them, so the next time I see them, I'll gift that to them. And yeah, you guys have been working slowly but steadily toward that 30,000 subscriber mark. Let me look it up. I haven't looked it up in several weeks. Let me look and see how we're doing. YouTube Studios. 29,637. So I've got 97 new subscribers in the last month. Thank you very much. We're going at this rate. It'll still take 3 more months before we can do that giveaway. I'd like to do that a little sooner than that, if at all possible. So if you are not yet subscribed, if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button, then I can do our giveaway. I want to do a giveaway at 30,000 subscribers. So that's my next goal. There are some things I'd really like to do, but I really have to not be working full time. Honestly, I don't have time. I get too tired in the evenings. I've tried drawing in the evening, excuse me, in the evenings, and I've learned that I just can't after work. I can't draw. I just don't have the energy, and my hand doesn't function as well in the evenings after I've been working all day. I do a lot with my hands at work, so yeah, I just don't have it in me. And I really need the good light in the studio during the day for me to draw properly. But there are some things I'd really like to do. I would really, really, really like to create a coloring book. I think you guys would appreciate it. If you say, yeah, I would buy a coloring book from you, let me know in the comments below, because that's a goal of mine after I retire. You guys are going to have to wait a couple years. I'm sorry. But I'm getting closer to just saying I'm done. So as soon as I'm old enough, I'm not going to wait until I'm 72 or whatever. Yeah, as soon as I'm old enough, that's it. I'm out. But I just have to wait a couple more years. But then I have some ideas. A coloring book is one of them. And I think, I can do it through Amazon on Kindle, print it on demand. I'm not sure I want to do that. I would have to do like a sample one, because I don't know if their paper quality is good enough for what I want for a coloring book. I may have to print it myself and send it out myself. But that would be down the road. I want to do more of my puzzles that you guys still don't really know about, because you saw the one, and I have some videos queued up for if I ever want to show you guys. However, I am just not ready to sell them yet. And selling stuff is going to require a business license and a bunch of stuff through my state. And I'm just not sure I am ready to do all of that paperwork. It's paperwork. I do not have a manager. I do not have anybody to help me with this stuff. A lot of YouTubers have whole teams of people, managers, bookkeepers, accountants, tax people. I don't have that. It's just me on my own. And so I am not sure how long it'll be or if it'll ever happen to accomplish this dream of mine. But never say never. I've put it out into the universe. Oops, that's a little wide. I'm going to divide that there. If you ever have a line that's too fat, just come back in with another line. Nobody will ever notice that it doesn't quite match with the triangles, because they just kind of, they blend in. I love paradox. This is just I love the fan shape. That's my favorite shape, as you can see. And to do the fan shape, you just have to see what's next to it and make sure that you're going, I don't want to go this way. That'll make the twist shape. I want to go this way. Anyway, let's see. What else is there to say? I think that's all I've done in the last month. That's a lot. Husband's birthday, niece's birthday, Father's Day, Memorial Day, 4th of July, baptism, wedding shower. So now coming up, I gotta get ahead again, because in August we've got the wedding, and we've got, because of the wedding, and it's family involved due, we are going to have house guests. So once again, I've got to get the house cleaned up. I still haven't officially unpacked from the last trip. We've gotten our clothes out and washed those, but all those little tidbits, they seem to just hang around in the suitcase forever. And then don't think we have any other trips planned until October. So I really need to get that suitcase unpacked, put away. Now it's just sitting in my bedroom, annoyingly in the way. Well, I thought I had a steadier hand. Now it's gone all wonky again. That's okay. just like this. There's going to be a twist. That one's going to make a twist instead of a fan. This one will make a fan, but this one here will make a twist. Just because of the way they're meeting up. And that's okay. Twist is fine. I just prefer the fan. Alrighty. That. We're getting there. Thinking about doing the July and August challenge from 29 Faces, which is challenging us to use particular colors in our art. So I really need to look that up and see if that's something that I can do with my pens or my watercolors. And see what I might be able to do. Oh, it's getting hot. I need to turn on my air. It's so loud. I really don't want to turn it on if I don't have to. But at the same time, I need to draw so I don't run out of time, because you guys are catching up with me. I like to get I like to have my videos at least a week ahead of when they show. And if you follow me over on Instagram, that's where you know what days I'm drawing and what days I'm not, because I will post my current picture, like when I'm finished with this, I will post it on Instagram like almost immediately after I'm done drawing it. So if you're over on my Instagram, you'll see how long ago it was that the last time I posted a picture. But you also get sneak peeks. You guys will always see it, in real time as I'm drawing, and so you'll see it at least a week before everybody else sees it on YouTube. And if you see something that you're looking forward to, you can always message me over there. I'm not on it frequently, but I think I get notifications if you message me. If you want to know a particular date, one of my drawings is going to show up on YouTube. Be happy to tell you that. But yeah, I was at least a month, probably a month and a half ahead. And now I'm only 1 week ahead. And that's giving me anxiety. Because you never know what life is going to give me. And so I like to be ahead. Okay, a couple more spots and then we'll be done. We can do a little shading or coloring or whatever we decide we're going to do with this one. Somebody recently asked me what pens I use to go with my watercolor. I don't tend to watercolor after I draw. I tend to do it ahead, like if I'm going to do a watercolor background. But as long as you find one that says waterproof, and this one's water and Copic proof, the Copic multiliner, so you can use it with any water-based or alcohol-based coloring, which is awesome. And we'll see what happens. See what I can come up with for the next video. I'm thinking mandala. I just love doing this. This is so relaxing for me. Look at how fun this is. Paradox is just my happy place. So easy to do. I don't have to think. I don't have to, it just is. I'm wondering, what kind of colors do I want with this? Do I want color? Do I want just black and white? Do I want to just shade? I don't know. Let's give it a quick shade. Let's see, with just a B. I like to put the shading right where the lines converge, like right here, and a little bit right in the middle of the triangle where it comes together. I'm just, you notice I'm not being super particular with where this graphite's going because I'm going to smudge it and it's going to move anyway. Something like that. Good enough. Let's smudge. Use my big one. Then I can decide if I want to put color. How do I want to do it? You see what smudging does? Just, oh, it's delightful. I love the smudging. You guys know that. If you're new here, welcome. And glad to have you. I've had a few people leave me comments on my channel that they're new and they're glad that they found me, and I appreciate that. Welcome aboard. Hopefully you can be inspired by something that I draw, or you can just watch. It'd be nice if you drew along, share it with me. You can share in multiple places. If you want to join Zentangle Explorations on Facebook, make sure you answer all the questions. I have the Facebook Autobot set up so that if you don't answer all the questions, I don't even see your request to join. You have to answer the questions. And they're simple questions. If you can't answer those questions, then guess you don't really need to be in the group anyways, because you don't really want to follow. They're easy questions. How did you stumble across pattern tangling? You can just easily just put Dawn's YouTube channel. That would work. Name of the last pattern you used. If you haven't actually drawn a pattern yet, that's fine. You can say, I haven't drawn a pattern yet, but I watched Dawn do paradox. I just need a legitimate pattern name in there, just so, because the scammers don't tend to do any research, and I can tell from their answers that they have no idea what I really want as an answer there. I'm going to do yellow. I'm going to do my chalk pastels in yellow, because I think that would look good on this pink paper. Yeah, there's one more question. I don't remember what it is. It's a simple question. What's your most challenging pattern? You don't have to know the pattern name, but you can do something as simple as, I don't like grids, or flower shapes are hard, or I can't figure out mandalas, whatever. That doesn't have to be a specific pattern name, but it could be. Some people really struggle with paradox. Some people struggle with, I don't know, narwhal or some of those. And I like this yellow. This is a good color. It looks nice on the pink. And it's just a pastel, a chalk pastel in a stick form, just to make it easy for me to handle and to draw with. Should I change over to white on this side? Ooh, that might be interesting. Yeah, I'm going to switch over. I'm going to do a white on this side. Do you see the white? Not really. You don't really see the white. I can see it because, but on the screen, white's not really given. White's not giving. Let's try turquoise. Oh yeah. Turquoise is going. Let's put some turquoise here with the white. It's okay. Oh yeah, the turquoise works. I could do this coloring with watercolors. I could do it with marker. Watercolors would be easiest because I could just flood the area with a little bit of color and just kind of let it just do its thing. Wouldn't have to be quite so precise. It's not that I'm doing it exactly precise here. I just give it a little goose, a little bit of color goose. Because I like color. I like black and white too, but I also like color. Alright. So it's got half yellow, half green, turquoise. I like it. Let's blend this one with a little bit of both colors. There. That one and this one. There we go. Half and half. I'm happy with that. All right. So that's a good one to come back, get my feet wet, so to speak. We will think about what we want to do next. I will see you on the next video. You guys have a blessed day. Go out and do something nice for someone today. Make the world a better place one person at a time. And I will see you later. Bye-bye.